Hello, my name is May Quall. I'm the Executive Director at the Center for Connected Health Policy. Today, I'll be talking about the Emergency Broadband Benefit Program. Please note the day that this video is being recorded is May 5th, 2021. Few disclaimers before we get started. Please know that any information provided in today's talk is not to be regarded as legal advice. It is strictly for informational purposes. CCHP always recommends that you consult with legal counsel if you are interested in a formal legal opinion. And know that if I happen to mention a company or show some type of product, know that neither I nor CCHP has any relevant financial interest, arrangement, affiliation, or relationship with such company. A little bit of background on CCHP. We were established as a program underneath the Public Health Institute in 2009 as a California telehealth policy organization. When an opportunity came, the federally designated National Telehealth Policy Resource Center became available through a grant from HRSA in 2012. CCHP applied for that grant, we received it, and we've been serving in that capacity ever since. We also work with a variety of other funders and partners on more specific telehealth or connected health projects on the state and federal level. We are also the administrator for the National Consortium of Telehealth Resource Centers, and we convene a group in California called the California Telehealth Policy Coalition, which is a coalition of over 100 statewide organizations interested in advancing telehealth policy in the state of California. A little bit of background about the FCC Emergency Broadband Benefit Program, or the EBB program. It was actually created in the Consolidated Appropriations Act, which was passed in December of 2020. It's meant to help families and households afford internet service by providing them with a discount of up to $50 a month for eligible households. Now, it's very important to note that this subsidy is for eligible households and not individuals. There will also be a up to $75 subsidy for households on tribal lands. Now, what is a household? What does that mean? How do you become eligible to be an eligible household? So a member of a household needs to meet one of the following eligibility criteria. You don't need to meet more than one, but you do have to meet one of these. You have to have an income at or below 135% of the federal poverty guidelines or participate in a program such as SNAP, Medicaid, or Lifeline. You're approved to receive benefits under the free or reduced price school lunch or breakfast program. You receive a federal Pell Grant during the current award year. You experience a substantial loss of income due to job loss or furlough starting from February 29th of 2020, and the household has an income in 2020 at or below $99,000 if you're a single filer, or $198,000 if you're a joint filer, or you meet the eligibility criteria for participating in providers' low-income or COVID-19 program. So in order for your household to become eligible for the subsidy, again, you just need to meet one of these qualifications. What are some of the questions regarding this program? Well, first off, how do you get it? You can get it one or two ways. You can enroll in the program through an enrolled provider, which is basically one of the companies who are participating in the program, one of the service providers, or you can go to getemergencybroadband.org to apply for it. But what's a provider? A provider is a participating broadband provider who's chosen to participate in the program. So for example, again, no affiliation, let's say you have Verizon and AT&T who operate in your community. You check and see which one is participating in the program, and let's say it's Verizon. You can apply through Verizon to get the subsidy. If you try to apply through AT&T and let's say they're not participating in the program, you would not be able to get your subsidy. So that's what a provider is, and that's also one of the options of how you can get the subsidy. Do you get the subsidy directly? For example, are you going to get a check every month for $50 to help pay for this program? No. What happens is the money actually goes to that broadband provider and they take it off your bill. So you don't get the subsidy directly as far as you get the funds in your own hands to pay for your monthly bill. It goes to the carrier who is providing the service to you. Other questions people might have, again, is what's a household? So they define a household as any individual or group of individuals who are living at the same address and share income and expenses. So for example, you live at home with your mom and your siblings, and you may not qualify, but maybe your mom qualifies. So that would be, you would be able to get a subsidy for that household because your mother qualified, but maybe nobody else in the household did. But let's say all of you, none of you qualify for the subsidy, then you wouldn't be able to utilize it because nobody in the household qualifies for the subsidy. Can the discount cover rental fees such as like a router? Sometimes when you have things like internet service, they like give you equipment where they charge you maybe a monthly fee, like $5 for the rental of that equipment. And the answer is yes, the subsidy can also cover those equipment rental fees as well. How long does this subsidy last? It's a little bit of a moving target there. They have said the subsidy will last until essentially the funds run out. Now, keep in mind, the Consolidated Appropriation Act did allocate a certain amount of money to this program. So right now, as when those funds run out, the program and the subsidies will end, but there has been talk of maybe adding additional money if Congress decides to do that to this program to keep it going for a little bit longer. When can you start to apply for this program? Applications begin on May 12th, 2021. So in just a week, you'll be able to start applying for the subsidy if you need it. Here are a couple of helpful links that you may find some more information on. There's the link to the FCC page. They also have an FAQ page. They also have a page on how to find a provider who's operating in your community and where to enroll for this program. This is the CCHP website if you are interested in more information from CCHP or subscribing to our newsletter. And I just thank you right now. Have a great day, everyone.